Hello everybody. Sorry. Hello everybody. Hey Lost Oak, remember when I said last week that I was gonna go around and do all the like mods and upgrades and stuff on people's equipment and stuff? Remember when I said that?
Uh-huh. I remember. There was recorded evidence of you saying such a thing.
I lied.
Did you lie, or did you just not do it?
Were
you distracted?
One leads to the other. It's, you know, I did think about doing it a couple days ago, and then I thought, here's the problem, is that, like, we're kind of limited, and I think that we're doing okay so far. You know, Aden aside, although Aden should be fixed now. But
He better.
It occurred to me that, like, I don't necessarily I'm not quite high enough to have access to all the best stuff to make, and I only need, like, another couple levels for that. And I thought, if I make, like, second best stuff now, it's just going to be a waste of resources. So I might as well just wait another couple levels and then make us all, you know, the best stuff, or at least try to. Yes, we're here. Now, I don't know. I was gonna try to do... So, here's something else I learned. Again, I'm trying not to get spoilers, but I also want to be able to do the things that I want to do in this game, right? And I would like to turn Mira into a gunslinging Jedi. And in order to do that, we have to get her to like us enough. And so I looked up, how do we do that? And for one thing, in order to get her even on that track, we need to go back to Nar Shaddaa and talk to her in a specific area, which we can do at any time. I don't know if we're ready for that yet. But also, apparently, there is potentially other things that I could have said to her, and I don't know if it's too late for that. Let me bring this over here. Or not, but I'm going to try and see if I can do it right now.
Yeah, something wrong?
Questions? Were you raised on Nar Shaddaa?
More or less. I wasn't born there. I just
We've already
ended
done
up
some
there.
of this stuff.
Well, the war happened. It's what
Yeah,
happened.
the war, we've already did this.
I think so. Me?
Oh, you know what? Never mind.
Yeah.
This is like the wrong kind of thing. It's possible that we're kind of past the question that I could have asked.
Well, as happens on
Yeah.
Nar Shaddaa,
We already heard this, but you know, we'll see. Okay.
Well, I think the thing is, I figured, like, I suppose.
Continue doing this. I think we might have already done this before. Alright, other questions, I guess. No, I think we're kind of done with Mira for now. Alas. It's possible we have enough now. I just need to go do that other conversation. Oh yeah, hold on. I can do another thing real quick too. Let's see. I guess I'll take her for now. We're not gonna stay out for very long.
Greetings, Jack. May I?
Today I caught him.
Yeah, we've already seen this. I'm just trying to get a particular dialogue. Apparently, we can compliment T3 for not being broken, I guess. Did we already do that, actually? I might have already done that. Yeah, looks like that's about it. We're just going in circles.
Today
Recording degraded. End playback. May I?
Alright, alright, I'll be going now. Can I talk to M3? I was captured by Goto. How are you able to find Goto's yacht? You snuck into Voga's droid warehouse to steal the codes? So who was transmitting the codes to Goto's yacht? The droid's interesting. Okay. Other questions. Can I upgrade his things? Success and influence. Let me tackle some of your higher functions. Success. All done. How did you feel? +1 whiz. The more I let myself work on your core, it was like I was calming myself. Alright. Repair. Unlock your motivators and unlock the side panel. Success. Upgrades should be good to go. +1 dex, +1 con. As long as you're fixed, don't worry about me suddenly blinking up. One last time. I feel like we're not quite high enough for that, but grade an item for me. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go back in. Okay, I'm done messing around with this. Let's go explore underneath Dantooine. Well, not underneath Dantooine, but, you know, underneath, the Enclave. Who do we want to take? Lost joke.
Who haven't we taken in a while? You know what? Let's take our one of our blind women.
Sure. I mean, they're both. Yeah, let's try Visas.
Visas. She has a weapon, right?
I hope so. We'll see. We'll see. Let's take someone ranged. Let's take. You know what? Let's friggin' take Aden. Well, Aden's not ranged. Let's take HK.
Our most evil character.
Yeah, she has a weapon.
Okay.
I want to get her a lightsaber, but we might as well level them up. Hold on. Yeah, demolitions, awareness, repair. We probably want to put stuff into because he's a robot and he needs to be able to repair himself. We get a feat. Toughness, maybe, probably, or we could go into precise shot. Which is probably what we want to do. He doesn't get precise shot, does he? I don't think he does. So, precise shot.
Every shot is precise because he's a droid.
Well, Mira gets precise shot because of her, or I don't know if it's Mira. Someone gets precise shot, like, as a natural consequence of them leveling up. Sure. Feats. Unarmed specialist, great. Not that she needs it. She already has flurry. She already has that. She already has regen force, which is great. So I guess I'll give her tough. Powers! Ooh, look at what she can get! Master heal. Best heal. Yes, we're gonna give her Master Heal. She is essentially our younger, Kreia.
Before she became, old and crotchety?
I mean, I guess Kreia could be a Mira Lucan? Maybe? I don't actually know. Quick save. She's blind, and that's all we know about her. And she also probably, honestly, bit Sithy. Just a bit. Just a little bit Sithy. What's that? Pieces? Honey, are you okay? Oh, there you are. Just teleported in. Alright, to the Enclave. We gotta save, what's his face? Oh yeah, you know what? I might actually... I'd like to use HK, but if we're gonna save someone, I might actually get Mira into the party just to see if she gets, an influence point. Because HK isn't gonna give a shit about saving anybody. We're probably gonna lose influence with HK if we save someone. Alright. And we are not leveling up Mira until she's a Jedi. In case anyone is wondering. Why did I level up Visas but I'm not leveling up Mira? It's because we're not doing that until she's a Jedi. I could probably level up Visas.
Sort of a Jedi.
Yeah, Visas is a Jedi. So we don't need to worry about not leveling her up. She is a Jedi Sentinel. So yeah, we don't need to worry about her. Alright. Oh, God, I keep on pressing the wrong button. Save, and in we go. Great. Is this supposed to be the same room from the first game? Because it looks completely different. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Oh, we got mines. We got a dead body. Is that like a Force ghost skeleton? Why is it glowing in blue?
It's an alien skeleton, of course.
Right, let's not worry about the mine area right now. Oh, it's a Lygrek. Alright, let's master speed myself. Visas. You can master Valor, everybody. And now... I'm going. I don't know why I did that. Hold on. I'm worried.
That's another one from me.
Oh god, I forgot. I forgot about Mira's one voice line.
Does she really only have the one? Because it really seems like that's all she says.
Right?
It really does. It really does seem like that. Is the game like... I feel like every time we start the game, the music is louder than it was before. Is it just me? Locked door. Again, I think I'm coming down with something. I've been coming down with something for quite a while. I feel like I still am.
Always coming down. When are you going to come down? Because you're always up.
Another security door. Sure. Open up. Ooh. Yo! I like how I set her to Jedi support and she comes in and starts whacking. It's fine.
You did not specify how she's supposed to support.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess that the mines are where what's-his-face is that we need to save. Because I bet he set up the mines. Or it could be this. Mira. We'll cover this mine. Great.
My life is yours.
My life for hire. Hello? A lot of skeletons in here. Poison dart, great. I mean, I know everyone, like, died or whatever, but... So I leveled up from that. Great! Great! Lost Oak, how are you doing today?
I'm doing just fine.
Yeah?
just fine.
Only fine.
Only.
Everyone sign up to Lost Jokes Only Fines.
Twitch, you'll be fined. That's where the sub comes in.
This one will fall.
This one will fall. Oh. Oh. How did the FPS take a tank there? Is this the nest? Did I find the nest? Salvage your corpse. Journal entry added. Items received dead salvager. Oh yeah, this is we were meant to recover some corpses from here, weren't we? Who's that? Tell you what, we never came down here when we were on Dantooine in the first game.
We
Not
weren't
like that.
allowed.
That's another one for me. A weakness is revealed. That's another one for me. That's another one for me.
I like Visa's lines so far.
A weakness is revealed.
A weakness is revealed. Ooh. No, come over here. Come over here, you
Ready?
guys. You, solo mode on. And also, no, I was gonna put her on, stealth. I don't think she needs to be on stealth. Sure. Come on over. Come on over. Come on. You coming or not?
Like that?
There we go. Alright, now move.
That's another one for me.
You know, when everyone is actually bothering to use their
How may I
specials,
serve?
like,
I'm good to
we
go.
do a lot of damage, you know?
We do.
Why does Mira keep on switching? But the problem is they don't do that. Like, I would love for Mira to just spam like rapid shot like all the time. But she doesn't do that. I wish she did.
How may I serve?
Same for my guy. Like, I would like my guy to just flurry like all the time.
That's another one for me.
Like, unless they are doing something else, just friggin' flurry. That's all I want. Locked. Save. Computer panel. Access work log. Enter query. View the pending work log. Page 1 of 1. Task 1046B. Head technician Durgar Chester. Durgar Chester. I'm here investigating complaint to the storage room door sticking shut, following a recent mishap with a defective flaming protocol droid. My assistant Tarn will be on hand to open the door for me if I get stuck in the storage room. Okay. Turn the main, open storage room door. Okay. Camera control. Storage. Sure is someone dead in there, but also I don't know what that is on the left. I mean, they're just regular protocol droids. I don't think they're going to be very difficult if we have to fight them. Okay. So we need to find that guy. Tarn is that old man, isn't he? The old man who, like, ran away from us?
Yes.
Datapad storage room. The journal was found near the gnawed clean skeleton of a salvager. The last entry is of interest. I made it farther into the Enclave than any other salvager. I've discovered an untouched storage room. The computer in the power relay station should allow me to open the door. Once I figure out how to sneak past the Ligrex that have made a nest there, I will leave Dantooine rich. Rich. Oh, can I not get in here? Go around, I think. Yeah. Mira, again, is just kind of hanging back, doing her own thing. Mira, would you like to come over here and join the party?
Would you like to
Look, she's...
join the rest of the class?
It's because I have her set to stationary, and so whenever a fight starts, she doesn't move. But the problem with that is that, like, if I don't have her set to stationary, then she's going to switch to bare hands for no reason. Visas, you gotta, like, come over here. Visas, you gotta, like, do one of these. We play KOTOR 2 once a week, and this is the first time that we're playing it. Well, the first playthrough, we played it, you know, for the past few weeks, but...
This is our first time going through it.
Yes, that is what I mean to say. Another door I could break. Ah. Ah! Don't know why I'm panicking. These guys are nothing to me. These guys are as insects. Literally.
They're nothing but the buzzing of flies.
He is Vigo!
That's another one from me.
The voice actor for Atten died. This week? Who was it?
That's another one from me. A weakness is revealed. That's another one from me.
Got him. I can open this door. I can open this door. Cannot open this door. I mean, I could open this door, but I'd rather not have to lightsaber it. Aggressive negotiations. Nikki Cat. I think I heard... hi. I think I heard something about that. I wasn't sure who he was. I don't think I saw any, like, shows that he was in. Maybe I did. I don't know. Who is this guy?
Your arrival is fortunate. I was just running out of food supplies and wondering what Lagrek meat would taste like.
Cam Clark, is that you? Who are you?
I am an historian and scientist working for the Republic and a self-styled disciple of knowledge. If I may ask, what brings you to these ruins?
Adventure.
I'm looking for a Jedi Master Rook, also known as Jedi Ad Asner.
Then it would appear we have similar goals. Perhaps we can benefit
I
from
don't know
sharing
about this.
information. Feel free to ask me whatever you wish.
He's British, which immediately means in the Star Wars universe that he's evil. Why are you here?
I was trapped in this room by Lagrex. I can handle one or two alone, but they came at me in a large group. I don't know why they are massing in the Enclave. I'm concerned that they may have been drawn here by some disturbance.
It's not the only reason, is it?
The other reason was the ruins of the Jedi Enclave. And once I arrived, I felt it was
Are
necessary
you the guy
to
we're looking
stay,
for? You're not, are
to
you?
protect what was left.
This
Not-
is the
not-
human we're looking for.
not the Jedi, but the other guy, the Salvager guy that we're looking for. What was left?
Much had been taken from the Enclave,
I don't
both by
think it is.
raiders and others. I wish to preserve what I could.
What others?
Many artifacts were taken from the Enclave, but these thefts, they had to have been done by someone who knew the Enclave well. I suspect the Jedi themselves took the holocrons and records, but I do not know why.
You mentioned holocrons?
Someone has been taking holocrons from sites across the galaxy. It is almost as if someone does not want their knowledge used.
Why is there a pile of dead bodies behind you?
The situation on Dantooine is echoed in other
We're
places
not,
in the galaxy.
We're not at that
Raiders,
social level yet.
smugglers, all seek to plunder what remains of the Jedi, and even the Sith. More so than the Jedi themselves, I fear the loss of their history.
The thing is, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Lost Joke. And people watching.
Yeah.
All the other bodies that we found in here so far are skeletons. They're old. They've been here for like a number of years, right? They've been here for what, 5 years? Feasted upon by the weird creatures that we found in here that look very much like who do they look like? They look like those things from Skyrim. The weird like bugs. The chorus.
The chorus.
Yeah, that's what they look like. Anyway, I noticed that the pile of dead bodies behind this man are all fresh. They're not skeletal. They have their flesh in them, on them.
He's waiting for them to ferment.
He seems nice, but I'm wary.
Much has been forgotten in recent
He seems
wars,
nice.
and I fear that greater trouble shall stem from that loss of knowledge in the future. The destruction of the Academy on Ossus near the Kron Drift in the Sith War, the teachings of Master Arca, the adventures of Jolie Bindo on the Rimward mission.
Yay!
All of these things are in danger of
The
being
Adventures
lost
of Jolie
forever.
Bindo.
What else would you like to know?
We need to not lose those specifically. Do you have the Adventures of Jolie Bindo with you, sir? Can you copy them to my datapad? Do you know what happened to the Jedi?
No. It is something of a mystery why they would exile themselves as they have. It is not the way of the Jedi to vanish in such a way, especially when the
This is
Republic
not
is
the
in
way.
need of them. I fear that there is something else at work, something that we cannot see. Then again, perhaps the Jedi are hiding simply because so many people hate them these days.
Why do you think people hate the Jedi?
It is difficult sometimes for the Jedi to see such things, since much of it is rooted in human nature, and the Jedi are often removed from events of daily life, insulated. But the reason the Jedi Civil War was named such was because few in the galaxy can recognize the difference between the Sith and the Jedi. To them, they are both Jedi, with different philosophies.
For instance, the Sith are cool and badass, and the Jedi are losers. I mean, they both have their goods and bads.
They're losers.
They're losers. Do you hate the Jedi?
Hate? No. I do not hate them. They only raise questions without answers. Jedi are not supposed to be like the rest of us. They are supposed to see a higher purpose in all things, and they are supposed to train students responsibly and well, so mistakes of the past are not repeated. Yet all I saw was ignorance and arrogance, and what those seeds created in the Republic. It is difficult to follow the Jedi Code when so few others have, but you know this.
So hey, do you want to be a Jedi? What do you mean?
Many Jedi defied the Order during the Mandalorian Wars, and it paved the way for the Jedi Civil War.
Do you blame the Jedi who turned, or the Council?
There is no blame. All must accept. But, at its core, one must wonder if it was the failure of the Jedi teachings, or the teachers themselves.
Better
Many
call
of
him
the
A,
Jedi
better call him B.
Council trained Exar Kun, Ulik, Revan, and Malak.
Exaku.
How could they not
Exar
see the danger
Kun.
they posed?
Thank you, Dax
And if they
Arkun.
could not, perhaps there was some essential part of their teachings that was flawed. Something beyond the Jedi Code that they were missing.
Do you know who trained Revan?
Revan had many masters. Zar, Dorak, Master Kay before Kay left for the wars. Towards the end of her training, she sought out many to learn techniques. It is said that she returned to her first master at the end of her training, in order to learn how she might best leave the Order.
Interesting. Revan and Malak would have received the same training as I did.
I am not certain you understand what happened with Revan. Do you wish me to explain?
Do you wish me to drop lore bombs on you? Go on.
Revan was captured in the middle of the Jedi Civil War, due in no small part to her apprentice Malak, who turned on her. Revan was brought before the Jedi Council and put on trial. You must understand that the situation was desperate, and the Jedi needed to know how Revan had amassed the forces arrayed against them. As I understand it, they were able to convince Revan to have a change of heart. Revan helped the Republic defeat Malak. Perhaps in her conversation with the Jedi Masters, they were able to convince her of the rightfulness of their actions.
Okay. Let's talk about something else, because I already
Revan
asked
hadn't-
about this.
What else?
Tell me about the Republic.
I do not know if you are aware
You look
of how
familiar to
fragile
me.
the Republic
This-
is at the moment.
This is certainly a question.
Its influence is stretched thin, and it grows weaker with time.
Yeah, the more
is weak.
the more this guy talks, the more sus he is. What happened?
The Jedi Civil War brought much suffering
We haven't even gotten to the
galaxy.
bodies behind him.
The forces that Malak and Revan amassed against us seemed limitless. Many worlds were destroyed, trade routes disrupted, and the Republic fleet was almost decimated. While it is said that Revan and several Republic heroes and Jedi defeated Malak, in many ways Malak had already won.
What do you mean?
The war was costly, and it shattered the Republic. In time, the Republic might recover, but if a threat strikes now, if certain key worlds are not held, then the Republic will collapse. What else would you like to know?
You look familiar to me.
I imagine in your travels of the galaxy, you've seen many people. Faces tend to blur together after a time.
I just
What else would you
have
like
one of
to
those
know?
faces. Moving on. Let's talk about something else. Wait, I'm supposed to say that.
I can't, like, talk more about it. Okay. Wait, why do you look for the
trying to
Republic?
save the Republic? Dantooine and the Jedi Order are instrumental to that effort. Despite the troubles of the Jedi Civil War, there are those among the Republic who still favor the Jedi and wish them to return. And there are admirals within the fleet who recognize that the Jedi must be found if the Republic is to hold together.
Admirals
Yet as long
like
as
Karth?
Onderon remains within the Republic, and the efforts on Telos succeed, that is all that matters.
Maybe he's not evil. Maybe he's just someone who works for Karth. Why Telos and Onderon?
The Republic is fragile right now. Telos is important because its success will
still doesn't
determine
explain the
whether or
bodies,
not the
by the
other
way.
dead worlds receive the same reconstruction efforts.
Not even an
If
option.
Telos is rebuilt and made habitable again, it will affect a string of worlds along the rim.
And Onderon?
Onderon, strangely enough, was unaffected by the Jedi Civil War. It's almost as if Revan didn't want to attack it. Its resources and position on the rim make it a vital supply line and guard post against outer rim attacks. Also, it's the only world in the Republic still capable of seeding ecosystems into other dead worlds. Onderon's wildlife is some of the most aggressive in the known galaxy. Merely placing some of those beasts on target worlds will guarantee their habitation for years to come.
And why are the Jedi Order important?
The Jedi are a symbol. As much damage as their reputation took during the Sith War and the Jedi Civil War, there are still many who they serve as an example. Plus, there have been times in the past where a single Jedi has been enough to change the face of a world, or a galaxy. I suppose I still believe that might be possible. Despite the
Okay.
betrayal of many of the Jedi against the Republic, I must concede that as figureheads, they do serve a vital role.
Okay.
What else?
Holocrons.
The situation on Dantooine is echoed in other places in the galaxy. Raiders, smugglers, all seek to plunder what remains of the Jedi.
I thought he was just going to say the same
and
thing.
even
but
the Sith. More so than the Jedi themselves, I fear.
I think he is saying the same thing, actually. What do I know?
Before you go, I had
No?
a question for you. You came to Dantooine
Uh-huh.
in search of Jedi. Why?
We're getting the band back together, man. We're putting them back together.
We're on a mission from the Force.
The Sith are awake in the galaxy. I'm going to need their help to stop them.
If the Sith are rising in the galaxy again, then it is strange the Jedi would not be there to meet them, and that we have not seen more evidence of the Sith.
Trust me, the Sith are out there. They've been hounding me since Paragus.
No, I believe you. I merely find such subtleties among the Sith to be strange. They have been known to practice deception, but in the histories, Since the time of the Dark Lords Kuhn and Keldroma, and Revan and Malak, such subtleties have been rare. I will return to Kunda now and await the next transport. You may find me there if you have more questions.
Okay.
No, we were still not allowed to ask anything about these bodies.
Oh, the dead mercenaries. 3 dead mercenaries lay here, accompanied by signs of combat. Each of the mercenaries bear evidence that they were killed by a lightsaber. Hmm. 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 Let's do a save. Targeting visor, credits, frag grenade, and datapad Azkul's orders. This datapad contains orders from Azkul, the leader of the mercenaries. Vrook has wandered into the Enclave alone. You will take a full squad and capture the Jedi alive. Bring him to our nook in the Kinrath Caves to await transport to Nar Shaddaa. He will fetch a fine bounty. Well, something tells me they didn't actually capture him. But, ooh, this is just the same statue that you use at the end of, not the end, in Korriban, in that one tomb. You had to, like, put a lightsaber in his hand, or a sword in his hand.
Maybe he's still waiting.
They brought it all the way here. No, we did that puzzle. We did that one. Alright. Maybe we'll find Vrook down here, then. Okay. What's in here? Target Assessor, Life Support Pack. Ikani Shield, Advanced Med Pack. I always forget if it's Ikani or Chani. I think they say Chani. Chani from Dune. Computer panel. Fix the computer panel. Access work log. Can't. Access system commands. Can't. Access camera control. Can't. Great, I'm so glad that I spent the points to fix that. Lost joke. Did you hear the news earlier?
What news?
That Atten's voice actor has died?
Yes, I was there for that.
Well, yeah, but I don't know how much you're listening.
I am listening.
Unfortunate. It's very unfortunate.
In fact, I was looking him up.
What has he been in?
He's been in Gremlins, but not, I guess, a particular character. He's just listed as a school child. The Burbs.
Yeah, he wasn't that old. Who was he in The Burbs?
Kevin Kuntz.
That's another one from
Ricky's
me.
friend.
So he's a kid in that one, too.
No, Steve. Sorry, the name was Steve. Steve Kuntz.
That's another
Look,
one from
I
me.
didn't name the character.
I love The Burbs. That's another Tom Hanks
one from
movie
me.
that I quite enjoy.
That's another one from me.
He was a background character in Sister Act, apparently.
That's another one from me.
Who wasn't?
A Time to Kill, he was Billy Ray Cobb.
Don't think I've seen that.
He was in Batman and Robin, someone named Spike, so I'm assuming some kind of goon.
Ready?
Rules of Engagement.
A lot of these are not familiar to me. They're familiar to me, but I don't think I've ever seen them.
He was in Secondhand
yes.
Lions. He was someone named Stan. He
Done.
was someone in School of Rock named Razor. He was in Sin City, someone named Stuka. He was in Planet Terror. Memorable name, Joe.
Joe.
Oh, he was also in Death Proof. Counter guy.
I have not actually seen any of them. I saw Sin City ages ago, but I don't think I've seen the other ones.
You haven't seen the Grindhouse movies?
Nope. I have not.
He was uncredited SWAT team member in The Dark Knight. Those were all movies. television.
And all these droids.
Wait, I saw a familiar television show. Where'd it go? There you go. He played a character in an episode of Monk.
Okay. I've also never really seen Monk. I've seen bits of it, but it's not a show that I watched.
I like Monk.
I like Tony Shalhoub.
Let's see. He was in an episode of Fantasy Island. He was in Chips.
I can't believe
I'm not
Circuit Corp released a new protocol droid model with so many flaws. The batch we ordered last month have all fried out from overheating. The Zerker rep said the droid was designed for temperature-controlled environments, such as starships, but I don't buy it. The real problem is that the Sith Curse power cell of the new model runs too hot. And worse, the output modulator was installed right next to the cell, and is the first thing to get melted into slag when the cell overheats. Needless to say, without a functioning output modulator, you could jostle the droid and it would pop like fireworks on Republic Day. So I'm working with the Circuit rep to get these defective droids replaced. In the meantime, I've powered down the new protocol droids so that they don't cause any more accidents.
Republic Day.
Republic Day! Wait, you don't celebrate Republic Day?
I didn't know Republic had a day.
I don't know what the purpose of reactivating these droids would be, so for now I'm gonna leave them.
A lot of corridors.
This game had a lot of corridors.
That's another one for me.
How many is that so far, Mira?
Another one. Another one.
So I've learned to like wait to engage until Mira is actually like, you know, in range.
To battle.
And then she'll help.
That's another one for me. That's another one for me.
That's
another one for
yeah?
me.
Oh my god. Mira, there's only 2 enemies. You counted 3 times. Come on. Don't cheat.
That is another one for me.
Salvager corpse. You found a will on the salvager. He states all of his possessions are to be left with the to the other dead salvager you found. Oh. Dorala will no doubt be interested in getting her hands on the salvager's bodies and the will. You can tamper with the will so all of the salvager's possessions go to you. Don't change the will. It's fine. This datapad has the will of the dead salvager. It is badly misspelled and indicates that if he dies, his possessions go to the other salvager. Yeah, we already get that.
If he dies, he dies.
He dies.
I'm good to go.
He dies.
My life is yours.
My life for ire. Hello? Why is this room locked? Just give me more XP opportunities for more unlocking of security.
That's another one for me. Like that?
Hey, look, I think she said something else. I could barely understand her. I think she said, like that?
I think she asked, did you like that?
That's another one for me.
I will say, I think so far, the best voice actors in the game have been Atton's voice actor and Krea's voice actor as well.
Is someone out there? Anybody?
Hey.
Help! Lagrix are everywhere! Help me! I'm trapped in here!
Are you Joran?
Yes, I am. I locked the door in here. I thought I was going to be Lagrek compost. Did you take care of him, stranger?
That I did. There are still some Lagrix around. I'll go take care of them, make sure.
Take care of them.
Alright, I will.
I can't stand much more of this. If you do manage to clear a path, please come back.
I will. You're like literally one of the major reasons that I'm here. I'm glad I didn't tell him that everything was okay because I'm not sure that it would have been. He would have ran like right down this hall, I think.
You're no match for us.
Right. Oh, look, a council chamber. How come they never used this room when we were when Revan was here? They just kind of stood around in that room, talked at us.
We were not worthy.
And then there's the middle area, which is probably where Ed Asner is. So I think that we're good to let this guy out. But just in case, let's quick save. Hi.
Is that you? I thought I heard something.
Yeah, they're dead.
You must be fierce with a blaster then.
Well,
Give me a moment. I sort of jammed the door a bit. Just don't leave.
I'm not gonna leave.
Thanks for saving me. I thought those Legrex had me for sure.
You sold Sulru a defective moisture evaporator. Before you go, what were you doing down here?
It's all Tapelay's fault. She said the entryway to the sublevel was safe enough. This area has hardly been explored. We barely got in here. And then everybody started going left and right, grabbing anything they could. It was every man for himself, and nobody was watching for Legrex. Then, before you know it, we were under attack by those beasts. So salvagers were running every which way, and they left me to die.
Why were you down here if it's so dangerous?
All the easy pickings have been picked. Now everything that's worth more than a glass of Chuma juice is long gone. So this level is about the only place that's left. And as you might have noticed, it's very dangerous down here.
Sure.
Almost nobody's managed to get anything from down here. Not that it matters.
Almost nobody? Who's the almost?
There was a group that managed to get in and got one of the biggest hauls ever. Tapele said we could do that too, but they were a damn sight more organized than we were. And they've caused more problems dead than they ever did alive.
How can dead people cause problems?
Well, since every last one of them is dead, their find is sitting in the militia's headquarters. That's one of the biggest claims ever, and they won't give it to nobody. So people keep saying that they were owed by the dead salvagers, or that they're related. But Zeron isn't
Right.
idiot. The only thing he's gonna believe is a
understand.
will. And after
So I have a
some
will
tried
now.
to pass less than authentic ones off on him, now he'll only take a will and their personal effects.
Well, we have that now. Durala had me looking for their bodies to lay them to rest.
She was playing you for a fool. No doubt she'd like to find those bodies. That, plus a conveniently worded will, and she'd make a pile of credits.
Sure. She's going to pay for that. Her deceit won't gain her anything.
Probably not since you know the truth. Unless you're willing to make a fake will, though, the truth won't help. You look like the type of moron that'll just turn it into Zeron. That may be the right thing
Damn
to do,
right.
but it don't make it the smart thing.
Damn right I will. Let's talk about something else.
Certainly.
You find anything down
No, I didn't get anything. Now I'd just like to leave.
here? Uh-huh. I just saved life. I figure that's worth some honesty.
I guess you're right. I grabbed a couple of things in the room we were in. I didn't want to tell you because you might make a claim for it. I need the credits.
Like you tell me
They're
about
like
Legrex.
tunnels.
I don't want
We
to
never
make him
saw
give me
much
stuff
of
because
them
I want
except
to
underground in the
talk
hilly
about the other thing
regions.
first.
I guess to a Legric, these sublevels must be like paradise, though. There certainly are enough of them. You know, what's frightening is the beasts are getting smarter. I've heard they've even laid traps for us salvagers. Sounds crazy. but
Traps? They didn't seem that intelligent to
it's
me.
complicated. They're not always too smart. Just sometimes. I'm not making this up.
If you
I've
say
heard
so.
they've
You gotta
locked
believe me.
doors and even thrown grenades at people. Grenades.
Bullshit. What are you doing down here in the first place?
We barely got in here. Them
Yeah.
and
I'm trying to get back to... There we go. I want to talk about something else. You sold Sulru a defective moisture evaporator.
Oh, what do I know about moisture vaporators? Well, I told him I wasn't sure if it would work or not.
This man lies.
Hey,
Damn.
Can we please talk about this
Damn.
later when we're not in danger of being eaten by Lagrex?
No, we'll talk about it right now.
You might be in
Sorry,
danger.
I gotta go. You can meet me in the salvage.
I gotta go.
We would run away then? Die, coward. Fine, let him go. I'm not gonna kill him.
I gotta go.
I gotta go! Oh god, I gotta go! Alright, nothing else in here. Not that I would expect there to be anything else in here, but... I kinda want to go out and talk to him first before we talk to Ed Asner. So I think I'll... Oh. Okay. Mira, would you like to join the party? Thank you.
She's counting all of her other ones.
My life is yours.
Go ahead and give everybody energy resistance too.
My life is yours.
Oh, or just yourself. You know what? Whatever. Can I actually... Can I give? No. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Let's go.
Brave to the perils of the sublevel, yes.
Oh, you're that vampire
Many
guy.
stories and artifacts in your possession. This is fortuitous for myself and associates. For now, not only do I get rich salvage,
Could you
but
speak
an
a little
even
quicker? My
richer
buffs are wearing off.
bounty. Do not be making this difficult. Your death can be quite.
Do not be making this difficult. I don't suppose
I
you'd
feel
like
like
to
I
negotiate. What?
I feel like we should hurt him just for that grammatical faux pas.
I don't suppose you'd like to negotiate a peaceful resolution of the situation.
Negotiations are not possible. A deal
Negotiations are not
people you
possible.
do not cross. And now, Jedi, we
Jedi.
fight.
Jedi. You'll meet. We gonna fight. What if I insanity you though?
Let's move out.
Kablam.
Waiting for it.
He
I'm
has
waiting
been
for it.
insanity.
A weakness
Only
is
him,
revealed.
not his thugs. Oh, there
There
they
it
go.
You are no match for us. You are no
these
match
poor
for us.
schmucks.
That's another one for me.
Powered light battle armor, explosive rocket, Bonadin heavy alloy suit, or alloy heavy suit. Adrenal alacrity, and that's it. Alright, well. Klossok, I'm gonna leave it up to you. Do we want to go talk to Ed Asner now and risk getting into a whole thing like we did with Nar Shaddaa, where we like can't get out of it until, you know, it's over, or do we want to leave and go take care of some side stuff first?
I guess that depends. Will the side stuff? This is
don't
obviously like story progression.
Yeah.
Will we lose the side stuff?
I don't know. That's why, you know what, I think we should just go do side stuff first. I know I said you could pick, but I feel like...
Well, I also didn't make a choice, so...
Yeah. I'm worried that we're gonna lose out if we do that, because I'm remembering on Nar Shaddaa when we, like, kind of stumbled onto story progression, and then we were in that story progression for, like, 4 hours. Save again. Here. You, sir.
I feel much better now, thanks to you.
Great.
I don't think I thanked you properly down there. I was pretty shaken. I found a few Jedi artifacts down in the sublevels. I was planning on selling them to Darala, but I'll sell them to you if you want them instead.
I'll sell them to you.
How much do you want for the Jedi artifacts?
I found 3 things down there. One's some sort of crystal, and the others look like lightsaber parts. If you give me 1,000 credits, you can have it all. That'll be enough for me to get off this rock. No returns on this. You're stuck with what you buy.
Can I see
feel like
first?
we're being swindled.
I do.
Doesn't work that way. Maybe it's worth a lot more than 1,000 credits, and you make off real good. Maybe it's a lot less, and I make off good.
Maybe I just leave you here and shove you back into whatever hole we saved you from.
We have the money. We'll just get it. If it's lightsaber stuff, we can give someone else a lightsaber, which would be great.
A pleasure doing business with you.
I feel like we just
Now
got
I can finally
cheated.
get passage back home. I hope that junk is worth it to you. I really do. Come back anytime. It'll take me a while to get everything set straight.
I do feel like maybe I should have talked
But
to him
it's
about
nice
the
to see you again,
vaporators first.
regardless.
I hear about Sularu's moisture vaporator.
Oh, that again? I sold Sularu the moisture vaporator in the same condition it was in when I found it.
That is not the whole truth.
All right.
He's
Dorala
lying.
got there before me, and she just took the modulator because she was loaded down with the other stuff that Sularu abandoned. But after I sold the farmer back his moisture vaporator, I won the modulator from Dorala in a game of stones.
Don't you think it's despicable to make someone buy back their own possessions from you?
Finders keepers. I've got a permit that allows me to salvage anything on the Enclave grounds. I didn't make up the laws here, but I abide by them all the same.
How convenient.
I don't care. Just give me the modulator.
You're a bit demanding, aren't you? If you want the modulator, I'll sell it to you for 500 credits. The same price I offered to Sularu.
You stole it, and we also saved your life. You kind of owe us.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna. I saved your life. You owe me better than that.
Okay, here's the modulator. And thanks for saving my life. But do me a favor. Don't ask for any more favors.
All right. Well, I
Don't
got
get
it.
yourself caught into places that are too dangerous for you. Just saying.
Speak to what's her face here? No, just.
Jaren says you saved him down there. Next time you should ask for a reward.
Meh. This is.
I think making him give up the modulator is
We should have
an even
made
exchange.
him give us a discount on this other stuff too.
Who is that? Oh, it's you.
Are you blind too? Is everyone in this world blind?
Develop some sense.
You standing too close to the fire, smoke getting in your eyes? Let's talk to you about that.
You want to try that again?
Various crystals. Improved ion energy cell. It's $4,000 though. I'm not gonna do that. Fencing emitter.
What? Who is you? It's a shame about them. Have any luck getting to their bodies? I figure there's about no chance you'll succeed, but the reward is still open.
Is it? Jordan told me the real reason you're looking for them.
I should flay him alive for helping an outsider.
Do it.
Figured it was worth a try.
You won't.
Those salvages are worth more dead than they ever were alive.
Your compassion is touching.
I look after myself. It's the only way you can get by in this galaxy. Now get out of my sight.
Okay. Bye. See you, loser. Have fun salvaging stuff down there. There's nothing left, by the way. I took everything. Okay. Let's talk to these mercs again.
I don't suppose you're here to hire us. It's been a long time since we...
No, I can't ask him about the stuff. Alright, well, we'll go talk to, what's-his-face over here. This guy. This guy or the other guy? It's this guy, right? No, that's Sidey. Crystal Cave. Which we're gonna have to go to at some point. Again. Okay. So, We still kind of have the option to break into this door, but again, I'm still kind of I'm a little iffy on it. I think breaking into that door is how we potentially get evidence against this guy inside. Evidence of what? I'm not entirely sure.
Admiral, this is Mikal. I have found the exile.
He does work
Have
for
you?
Karth. He does work for Karth. Hey. Can't talk to him. Alright, well. Fine. Let's go get our reward, potentially, for dropping these bodies off. Also, we're carrying 2 dead bodies right now.
We're very strong.
It's you again. Well, you know who I am. I figure you've got a reason for coming back. You want something.
You want something. I want to talk about Dead Salvager's claim. What's Garavik's connection to the militia?
Some of the salvagers went deep into the ruins and found a lot of Jedi relics. It's the most valuable haul the salvagers ever got. But all the salvagers that went down there are dead. So it seems every day or so some salvager comes claiming they're owed by such and such, or that they're related. The whole thing makes me sick. Garavik says he won the whole claim in a Pazak game with the last survivor. But that was a fair fight. I just hope you once.
Well, he's dead now, so... I want to talk about the Dead Salvager's claim.
I'll tell you what I tell all those grubby salvagers. No body, no claim. I'm no longer even looking at wills or credit notes. And if you think that's gruesome, then go space yourself.
Okay, well, I have the
Everyone's
bodies right
so
here.
charming here.
One of them had a will.
Let me see the will. I'll be glad to get rid of this claim and get those salvagers out of my headquarters. He left all his possessions to one of the other dead salvagers. Will I ever get rid of that damn Jedi garbage? Guess nobody gets them now. The administrator will have to figure out what happens to them.
He's like even quieter.
The salvagers are gonna keep bothering me.
What?
Speak up.
Don't know what his deal is.
Hello there.
Hello.
Seems like Dantooine has had a lot of trouble.
I don't even want to get into it. Ask around if you want to know the details.
Okay.
It'll just make my headache worse if I talk about it. I don't know what we'd do without Administrator Adare. She managed to plow through a lot of the family bickering once the Sith left during the war. She's kept us together. Oh, and Zeron too, I suppose.
Oh, it reminds me of that guy's voice. Reminds me, not this guy's voice. The other guy's voice reminds me.
That was very quiet for some reason.
It is very quiet, and also I don't think it's going to show up for YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. It was Benny. It was Benny muttering.
The thing.
We already talked to this guy.
Maybe. It's hard to say. They meet a lot, but it seems to me they let each other alone for the most part. I'm sure there's a lot going on with the militia that the administrator doesn't even know about. It's tricky. You see, I think Zeron may be taking this whole thing a little personal. I'm not sure.
I think he's just
guess.
grumpy. I think he's just a grumpy old
more
man.
to provoke them than just investigating every complaint against them hard. He's up to something. If someone could just ask a few questions, turn up some answers.
Okay. Make you
I
captain?
don't want to be made captain that way, but if my hunch is right, he's just about the worst person to leave in charge. So if you
Well,
happen
he's
to
not
find
actually in
something out
charge,
like that,
apparently.
you should see Administrator Adare. If you have to do some footwork to check into things, we should probably talk about...
Okay. Okay, I'll be going now.
All right.
He didn't really have anything new to say. Let's talk to the administrator and see what she has to say about the bodies.
I hope that you haven't run into any difficulties you couldn't deal with. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Is there anything else I can assist you with? Everybody in this game kind of whispers into the microphone. Really? There's nothing new here? Okay, I'll be going now. I guess we just gotta go see Ed Asner. We can go talk to the Ithorian. I think he... Is it the Ithorian? Is that who wants this stuff? I don't remember now. Well, we'll see. Save again. I'm trying to quick save pretty often because, you know, just in case there's bad crap that happens. No, that's Pato Ado. Where's Sulru? Mr. Sulru? Oh my.
Oh my.
I don't remember where Sulru is. Farm equipment. Maybe he's inside. Dylan. Dylan. You son of a bitch.
Dylan.
Exactly. There he is.
Any luck on getting my modulator back from Joran?
Yes.
I don't think anyone here will be able to help me.
I have recovered your modulator. Here's the modulator and the 500 credits that were extorted from you. Alright.
Fantastic. I'd only hoped to get the modulator back.
He didn't actually give me the money back. This is out of my own pocket.
How did you do it?
He's a salvager. He's been dealt with.
Really? You must have been very
I killed
persuasive.
him.
I'm relieved
Softly.
this situation is finally resolved. You have more than earned this reward.
What did I get? 450 XP, an Aerotech Ion Master, and an Onasi Blaster. Items. Data pads, weapons, usable misc. Can I make another... I don't know what I got. Parts, no. I wonder if they were just lightsaber upgrade stuff. I was thinking they could be like lightsaber parts, you know what I mean? But I wonder if they were just upgrades. Alright, well, I think it's Ed Asner time, Lost Joke. I think this is the only other thing that we have to do.
It's
Unless...
finally time.
Oh, wait, no, I was gonna talk to, Hold on, we gotta look around a little bit more. I was gonna maybe talk to that one guy, Tarn, or whatever his name is. I don't know if he's around here, though. We can talk to this guy again real quick to see if there's anything else to say. Oh yeah, he's a Pazak guy. You know what? I don't care about Pazak. Sorry, I just don't. I don't really care about it. Maybe we'll have to play it at some point, but not right now. I don't know where this Tarn guy is. I don't think he's inside. You know what? I'll look it up. You guys don't mind, do you?
Of course not.
Is that his name, Tarn? Yeah, there he is. Where is he?
Where is Tarn?
Tarn and Tarn. Where is Tarn? I'm trying to figure out where the hell he is. Tarn location. Where is Tarn? Tarn. Where is he? Tarn. 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 Don't know. I don't know where he is. Nobody's really talking about where he is, so I'm going to assume that he's someplace that is like really easy to see. It's possible he's in here. I didn't see him. Let's go back in here real quick and take a look.
We'll just have to see.
Settler disciple who is still not talking to me, even though he said that I could talk to him. He lied to me.
Only when he approaches you.
Staff. You think that the guy just works here, or do you think his name is Staff?
Could be both. It could be both.
It could be. Alright, no. Alright, he's not in here. Let's go see Jedi Ed Asner. Unless he's like over here in the corner somewhere. No enemies have respawned.
Yeah,
Yet.
it seems peaceful.
It's too peaceful. I want some XP. I want some fighting. Listen, I'm a light side Jedi who just wants to fight people. I just want to fight things. Alright, let's go. Also, I don't think we got any influence with Mira for saving that guy's life. Alas.
Well, that is a shame, isn't it?
Shame and a sham. Mira.
Let's move out.
Yeah, Mira. Go do this thing for us, Mira. Oops, did I accidentally? Yeah, I did.
My life is yours.
Alright. We're fine.
Soon you shall know pain.
Soon you shall know pain. She is a light side Jedi right now.
That's what it says on the tin. But what is she really?
Apparently, as far as I can tell, again, and I haven't looked anything up, this is just going by what I assume. I think she is whatever alignment that we are. Like, at all times. So if we go dark side, then she's gonna go dark side. If we say light side, then she's light side. Ow.
That's another one for me.
Oh, hey look, the door opened. Nice.
That's another one for me. That's another one for me.
Maybe don't push them out of range, pieces. Maybe don't do that. Flashbacks to old Final Fantasy XIV when healers had that one pushback move. What was it called?
Fluid aura.
Fluid aura. And they would like push
I don't know.
things
I don't
out
know
of
why
the
they
group.
call. I don't know why they called it that. It's just like a spurt of water.
Yeah.
I still don't like that. The monk's like AOE ability for the longest time is just called Elixir Field. I don't like it.
I also don't like that. It's weird. There's no reason for this room to exist. It's just a monster closet, I guess. Well, hell, he's not here now. Unless it is possible, I suppose, that they were able to successfully get him, and now they're in the Crystal Caves. I guess we need to go back to the Crystal Cave. But I think this place is fully cleared out. Except for the one part which we can't get to. The one room which I can't get to because we need that guy. I think we've been to every other room here. Alright, well, let's go to the Crystal Cave and see if we can't save our friend, Ed Asner. Hey, Freakazoid. Ever see a bear riding a unicycle?
Hey Cosgrove, how come you never married?
Don't know. I don't know what he says after that.
He says I like meat. He says I like meat too much. He's like, Cosgrove, you can be married and eat meat, and he's just kind of, huh? And that was it. That's the exchange.
Ed Asner was pretty cool. If anyone watching this has no idea what the hell we're talking about, go to YouTube, look up Freakazoid Cosgrove. Freakazoid, one word, Cosgrove, one word. You'll see.
Well, how do you spell Cosgrove? That's the question. I'm sure you'll actually find it.
Cosgrove.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure if you type in Freakazoid, it'll start filling it in. Freakazoid, the internet show before internet shows even had internet.
Well, oh, look at this. The hell?
That's another one for me.
Just came out of nowhere.
Let's move out. The honor is mine.
Hello? Oh, she's under the camera. Master Vrook is enclosed in a force field, a prisoner of these mercenaries. He regards you without expression. Of course he does. Because he's Master Vrook.
Halt, settler. This is a restricted area. How the hell did you get through the Kinrath? You should leave.
Are you kidding? I killed, like, all of them. I'm here to rescue the Jedi. Why are you holding Master Vrook prisoner?
He's a Jedi Master? Well, the bounty's gonna be that much sweeter then.
Womp womp.
Narshada is paying extremely well for Jedi.
Not anymore.
They're alive.
They're not anymore.
Nice and simple for your little calf-herding head. Unless you want to wind up dead. Leave now.
Can I see the question?
I'm not in a question-answering mood.
Okay. Well, I don't want to fight. Yeah, you're gonna wish you were in a question-answering mood. I can't let you take Vrook to Narshada.
I warned you, but I'm glad you didn't listen.
Okay.
Attack, men.
Attack! Alright, Visas. Do an insanity. Thank you. And then me, I will come over here so you can actually be like in range to, you know, kill things. Barely in range. Just do that for a while.
That's another one for me.
That's why I'm like running over here.
Let's see what you got. That's another one for me. That's another one for me.
Okay.
You're no match for us.
You are no match for a I mean Jedi.
Always rushing into action without thinking of the consequences. What? You're expecting thanks? Kunda is in danger, and you've ruined the best chance of averting a full-scale conflict.
Did I? Always a pleasure, Brooke. I see you still your cheery disposition.
Is this a joke to you?
Kinda, yeah.
People's lives are at stake. Every action has consequences, no matter how small or insignificant they seem. And even the smallest choice has the potential for harm. The Mandalorian Wars was proof of this. Intentions mean nothing if a greater tragedy is caused.
Are you gonna act like Bastila and say that you could have, like, freed yourself at any time? Are you Bastila's dad, Ed Asner? Is this the same careful timing you were counting on the Mandalorian Wars?
Did you think rushing into battle against the Mandalorians did anything but bring more harm to the galaxy? It only served to bring about a second war more dangerous than the first. Countless Jedi died in both conflicts, and everyone who followed Revan and Malak died or returned to the dark side. Except, conveniently, you.
Pretty convenient for me. By the time the Council elected, the Republic would have been torn apart.
Disobeying the Jedi Council brought about more destruction than the Mandalorian Wars ever could. Countless Jedi lost, the Republic broken. Enough of this. This is not the time for such arguments. The mercenaries have allied themselves with the Exchange and are planning to attack Kunda. They've been holding off for the right moment. And now, since they lost their captive Jedi, they'll attack immediately. I'm going to try to reach Administrator Adari. Time is of the essence.
Sure. You'll have to be put on the waiting list, though. New stuff to loot? Wow, new stuff. Heavy Sinagar warsuit. Datapad mercenary orders. This datapad contains orders from Azkul to senior military or mercenary officers. The mercenaries have recently made a secret alliance with the Exchange and are planning an imminent attack on Kunda. With Administrator Adari dead, then the Exchange would be able to use Dantooine for their illicit activities, completely undetected by the Republic. All preparations for a mercenary attack have been made, and they could attack Kunda at any moment. Okay.
Well, alright then.
I think it'll be fine. I mean, what else would I have done? Make a deal? And then Ed Asner probably would have yelled at me for doing that, too.
I think he's just looking for an excuse to yell at you.
I think he is. I think he's still mad.
The Jedi I've heard reports of. And I am Azkul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine.
Cool. What do you want with me?
Straight to the point. I like that. I will be equally direct. I am planning to take Kunda, and you're going to help me.
Probably not gonna do that. Why attack Kunda? We already know why. Why would I help you?
According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Kunda. It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me to take Kunda. Of course, I will pay well for your services.
What do you have in mind?
There are many ways someone with your abilities can aid us.
Yeah?
Before the action begins, I have 2 main tasks in mind for you. Disable the gun turrets and the traps.
So you want me to destroy the gun turrets?
Deal with the turrets, however you see fit. Just keep them from pestering my men. Decide quickly. I have a slaughter to plan.
I thought you said you weren't going to slaughter people. Okay, I'll help you. Okay, I'll help you. Lie. Okay, I'll help you.
Okay, then.
Okay, I'll help you.
Return to me when you are ready for us to begin our assault. I warn you not to keep me waiting.
That man is an ice-cold killer. I wouldn't trust him if I were you.
Yeah, no shit. That's why I lied, Mira. Yeah, I know, Mira. That's why I lied. I'm not actually going to help him. I'm going to go warn the people in Kunda. Okay, let's go.
Now that we got that out of the way.
I'm not quick saving yet, just in case something happens.
The honor is
there's...
good to go.
Alright, Mira. Lead us through. I'm not going to do anything to these mines. I'm going to leave these mines where they are. Of course, Mira's special is that if she's leading the party, nobody sets the mines off. Kunda. Oh. Mira asserting her dominance there for a second.
I see you have found the elusive Master Rook. He's told me that his rescue complicated our situation to some degree. I can't say that I anticipated that. I thank you for finding him, though. Rook has informed me that the mercenaries devised a plan of attack to annihilate Kunda itself. I must ask for your aid again, Jedi. Zeron says that even with a plan, the mercenaries have to gather their forces, then coordinate their assault. So we still have time. I'm afraid the militia has not been adequately trained for the task that befalls them.
Who knows about the attack?
Right now, just us and the militia. I don't want to create a needless panic. But be assured I will make sure that all civilians are warned in time so they can get to safety. Though if we lose this battle, nowhere on Dantooine will be safe for settlers for long.
What can I do to help?
Our militia is effective at peacekeeping, but isn't prepared for a full-scale battle. If you can do anything to ready them for the reality of it, that would be helpful. Besides that, look around Kunda and see what you can do to strengthen our defenses. I know that we don't have the perimeter turrets online, and that alone could make a significant difference. Zeron says there is a considerable chance they will breach Kunda itself. Anything you can do to slow them down could turn the tide of battle.
Can you give me anything to help?
I have instructed the militia and other Kunda personnel that you are to be provided with anything that can be spared.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that isn't much.
Okay, I'll check out
Here
Kunda's
is a
defenses.
MasterCard key that will open all of the security doors inside Kunda. Anything that might aid you in your task, please use. Soon, all the civilians will be evacuated. So if you have any business with them, I suggest you take care of it. Whenever you are ready to finalize the defenses, talk with Zeron.
Pretty sure she just told me to, like, do any side missions that I need to do before we do any of this.
Complete all loose ends.
There are definitely loose ends that we are not going to be completing, only because I don't know if we can. Hey, come on. Security door. Wounded militia. What happened to you?
Turret malfunctioned. Hurt us bad.
No. Well,
what are you...
Can I... Here, can you do it? Get out of the way.
Thanks, stranger. I should be back to duty.
Alright, I
in
think
no
it actually
time.
did use her, thing. Wounded militia?
The gun...
Injury.
Gunt.
Gunt.
Thanks, stranger. I should be back to duty in no time.
God, this is reminding me. You remember the beggars in Skyrim?
The gun turret.
I mean, sure.
Where it's
Thanks,
like, spare a septum for a war veteran. And then you give them a septum, they're like, thanks. Like, wait a minute.
Alright, everybody is up. What about this droid? Reactivate the droid. Reactivate the droid's automated healing subroutines. That probably could have just healed everybody by itself, but you know what? It's fine. Stuck door. This door appears to be stuck. Oh, I was playing through The Witcher 3. There was this guy in Novigrad who would be it's like, somebody help me! I'm dying of poverty. Yeah.
I mean, yes. He probably was.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. Defense droid. Reactivate the droid. The droid is now active. Alright, I have 50 repair parts, so I can do, like, basically all of these. Optimize droid's weaponry, targeting system, and shield. Engage droid in patrol mode. Okay. Activate the droid. While trying to reactivate the droid, you discovered a Hydra spanner lodged inside of it. The name Akari is printed on the handle of the tool. Okay.
Huh. Okay.
We can get something from him before we start all this stuff. Activate the droid. Do all of that. Droid control station. Droid defense droid status. They're active and set to defend friendlies. No. Engage droids in patrol mode. Patrol mode will engage automatically when the base is on alert status. Okay. Well then, we're done here. More, defenses. Let's go outside and talk to Akiri. See if we can get anything. We're giving him his thing back. I found this Hydra spanner. There's a name on it. Yes, I've been looking for it. Where do you find it? Inside of a broken droid. What is your explanation? I've been caught. Yes, I'm guilty of stripping the droids and selling their parts, but I have a good reason. You violated the law. Tell me. I have received terrible news. My brother's second wife is with child. She has become ill and requires medical aid. Her condition is life-threatening. The doctors have told us will not treat her without full payment up front, but my brother doesn't have any money. Before the moon is turned, I must send my brother enough credits to pay the doctors. Believe me, I'm normally a very honest person, but the situation has made me desperate. Please, believe me, don't you?
Not really, but where are we going with this?
You know what? I believe you take 500 credits off. Credits for discussion, I'll give you a discount on my goods. Great. He just has droid stuff, I think.
Well, we do have like 3 droids in our party.
Yeah. If we ever use them. You can buy some parts, but, kind of expensive for that. I don't think we need to buy those parts. Security tunneler. Where do you have security tunnelers? Anything that he has that would be really cool is, like, really expensive.
Subjects have their own strength about them. I had forgotten.
It was small act, nothing more.
It may seem that way, but perhaps it can become much more. I'm sorry, I did not mean to speak of it.
That's fine, you can say whatever you want.
Principles of sacrifice and charity. These are things I have not seen in some time. I'm afraid that it will weaken you for what comes. But I have said enough.
That's fine.
And you do not need my
You and
counsel.
Kreia. She just said the same thing that Kreia would have said, except nicer. Kreia would have been like, you stupid fool. Because you gave him money, now he'll die. For whatever reason. You've made him weaker because you gave him money.
He will die, surely. Well, Kreia, we're all on the horrible train or hyperspace ship to inevitable death. That's called the passage of time.
We're all gonna die, Kreia. You're gonna die sooner than I am, just by merit of you being old. Have fun with that thought. Does that thought make you stronger?
How would she react to that? Because it's like, if it was Jolie, he'd kind of laugh about it.
He would. He'd laugh. He'd laugh because, like, I don't know. He'd laugh because it was something so, like, mean to say, and he'd be like, I know you're being mean to me because you love me.
That is Jolie's love language. Insults.
Yep. It really is. We got speeders. Nope. This is back out the back. Which we don't really particularly care about. Turret control station. Slice the computer. Turret status. Active and set to friendly. Attack friendlies. No, wait. Attack friendlies and hostiles pending base. Wait, what? Turrets are active and set to attack friendlies and hostiles? Attack only hostiles, please. 5 spikes? That's fine. Jesus. Attack hostiles only. Okay, log out. Jesus, attack friendlies and hostiles? What the hell? Who the hell's working on these stupid turrets?
I'm told to provide you with anything you need. We have to keep the news of the mercenaries' plans quiet for now to avoid.
Okay, sure. See that door.
Zeron was right about the mercenaries all along. I guess my ego
So you were
clouded my
wrong.
judgment as to what's best for Kunda.
You were wrong the whole time. I was trying to help you, but you were wrong the whole time. Questions? We'll just see what you have to sell. Zeson Shaw Initiate Armor. We have done Nar Shaddaa, and now we are on Dantooine, and that's it. Aside from, you know, Praegus and Telos. Should we buy this? It's only $350. Buy it just because it's cheap. We might be able to use it. We got some new stuff that we'll have to, like, assign to people. Is there anything else to do, staff?
A lot of people here
No?
hate Jedi. Thanks for the help. I plan.
Where are we going now? You, sir?
Welcome back to Kunda.
No. What else can we do before we before we start all this? Lost joke.
The honor is mine.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
You'll
Dylan?
find little welcome here, Jedi.
Yeah, I know.
For your own.
Now we're going out. You're not going to tell me anything new, are you? We got this guy's all taken care of. I don't think there's anything else we can do with the Ithorian. Can we go in here?
Hey, get away from that door. The last time somebody messed with it, it was locked down for months before we could fix it.
Okay. I don't think that there's any necessity to unlock this door right now.
Sorry, this door is blocked off.
My life is yours.
Good to go.
In fact, I feel like it would be a little bit detrimental at this point if we were to try to unlock it. Detrimental for the defense of the place. Can we go out to where the mercenaries are and, like, kill a few of them first?
Thin the numbers.
Yeah, thin the herd. Can we thin the herd a little bit? Of course, if we tell him to be like, hey, go ahead and go in there, all the defenses are off. And he goes in there, and then he'll just get destroyed.
Thanks for helping out the militia.
Thanks for helping out the militia. Let's actually go. Let's go see. I'm gonna make a save. Save game. New slot. Pre-dent battle. Okay, just in case. Let's go see what else we can do before we start this crap. Before we go talk to the mercs over there. I mean, we could just kill all of those guys right now, as is, if we wanted to. I feel like there's not that many of them over there.
No, but that seems a little less light side to just walk over and start picking fights.
I guess.
I don't suppose you're here to... What if we did?
Most
of us are
mercenaries. We've
really...
already seen all this crap. Your leader, Agile, Azcool, Agile.
All cool.
All cool, Azgul. I'm going now. How about you guys?
Can I help you?
Can I pay for you guys to defend the settlement?
It's no glam.
Guess not. Alright. Well, I could talk to the salvagers and see if they are willing to do stuff, but I have my doubts. They probably don't give a crap as long as they get to continue salvaging stuff. Zorala?
Who is... I heard...
It's me, hi. I heard you're trying to record the ways we could have you fool. Going now. Jordan?
Back again, huh? But it's nice to see you again.
We're doing so level. We already saw this. You find anything? What's something else? The Legrex. Alright, there's nothing else to say to this guy. How about you?
Jaren says you saved him down there. Next time you should ask for a reward.
Alright, well, let's go talk to the mercenary, to Azcool. Because he's pretty cool. He's gonna be pretty dead pretty soon. You know what these games need more of?
What's that?
The ability to solve things without killing people. Even if I have to fight, like, I should be able to, like, you know, non-lethally take them out.
Well, these games are still the precursors of what is going to be Baldur's Gate 3.
I guess so. I mean, Metal Gear Solid 2 had that as well, as I recall. Metal Gear Solid 2, you started with a tranq gun, and you could go through basically the entire game and not, like, kill anybody.
You know, you say that, but there are times when I played that, I shot a guy's face with so many tranq darts, he was probably dead.
It's fine. It's non-addictive. You can't overindulge. What is the word I'm looking for? Overdose on the tranks. It's fine. Hi, Azcool.
Are you ready? I won't wait long for you.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm not your friend, Chip.
Oh, okay. Were you talking,
You don't
Kunta?
need to know. Suffice it to say, people much more powerful than you or I are paying a great deal of credits to have the job done.
Alright.
There are many ways someone with your abilities can aid us. Before the action begins, I have two main tasks in mind for you.
Yep.
Return to... Are you ready?
I've already finished some of the tasks you asked me to do.
Fine. What are you expecting, a reward?
Kinda.
You'll get your payment when you see the job through to the end.
Oh,
the only
okay.
thing I'm interested in hearing from you is that you are ready for us to begin our assault.
I don't want to... I'm trying to...
Return to...
I'm trying to figure out the best kind of order of operations here, assuming there is an order of operations. Like, is it just going to be a thing where I can either tell the administrator, okay, we're all ready, we can start, and then I'll tell him, or if I tell him, is it going to be a case of, like, they're not going to be ready because I haven't told them that we're ready yet? You know what I mean?
We have not given the go.
Yeah, I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go give them the go. I would like to tell them that what I want to do is get everybody ready here, and then I'll go out and tell him to do a full, like, assault. Like a full frontal assault. And then he'll get just destroyed by the stupid turrets and the
do it.
Mechs. Also, before we do anything else, let me double check and make sure that these droids are set to attack only hostiles. Defending target friendlies. Okay, good. Just double checking. Alright, we already have our hard save, so let's,
I was right about you. You are trouble. But you might just be the right sort of trouble we need.
Speak up.
Mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize, so you have time to do what you need. Or are you ready to finalize the defense plans?
Oh. Hi guys, thanks for joining in.
What's involved in finalizing the defense? Is there anything else I haven't done?
Perimeter, talking to the troops and coming up with a battle plan. I fought in a war or two, but I'm no general. In my experience, people like you are better at strategy. You want a hand in making the plan, you got it.
What do you mean, people like you?
When you're ready, come.
What else can I do? Can I speak to Ed Asner?
You heard what the administrator said. Each of us has to do what they can to aid in the defense of Kunda. See where you can lend a hand. We'll have time to talk more when this is all over.
Why do you say it like that?
Why do you say it like that, Ed Asner? Inspect the perimeter. I'm trying to think of their. I guess let's real quick, because I don't want to miss anything. Because you know that there's going to be like one little thing around here somewhere that I'm missing. We can inspect the all the turrets and make sure that they're all in working order. We already know that they're set to only attack hostiles. Okay.
How may I serve?
Ready?
Don't think there's anything else to do there. Look at the perimeter. I mean, I'm not seeing anything in particular out here. I'll level up Visas and myself before we start as well. Not Mira, though. This is the door. This is the garage door, which we will leave closed. Perimeter just has those on it, and I mean they're not coming from the spaceport. No, I think we're just done. I think we're done. I think we're good to go.
Don't cause any more trouble for Dantooine.
Too late.
I mean, we're trying to do as little trouble, and there's just a lot of needless resistance.
There's just a lot of trouble that has already been brewing that we are kind of making bubble over.
Right about you.
We are the spark to which we are going to light this powder keg.
It could be a day or even a week. Depends on how good Azkul is at organizing his men.
When
you're ready.
One more time, talk to them. I keep on wanting to call her the mayor. I guess she kind of is the mayor, but no. Okay. Zarin, I'm ready to finalize the battle plans.
You sure? Once we're done with that, there may not be any time left before the mercenaries attack.
I'm certain. I've done all that I can, as far as I can tell.
All right.
We have a save if we need to come back.
Since you are here to bolster Kunda's defense, I will hurry to the mercenary camp and delay their assault however I can.
Okay. Don't get yourself caught again, old man.
I imagine that the mercenaries have got two goals in this whole thing. Kill me and kill the administrator.
Okay.
The rest of the settlers won't have courage to resist if they
Well, then maybe you
succeed.
should be inside. Is there anyone else that can rally settlers?
It's not that the settlers aren't good people. Many folk just don't have the fighting mentality. They'd rather just make people happy and get along. But there isn't any getting along with Ascol. He's out for blood and taking the place over. So we gotta protect the administrator. Kunda can go on without me, but not without her. The administrator's locked up in her office tight, which means that the mercs have to go through us and Kunda's defenses. It isn't gonna be easy. I suspect we're gonna have to fight on the inside. They've got 3 entrances they're gonna try and break in. Here's the front door.
Sure.
The security door on the side.
That one can't be opened.
The garage door and back. We got 3 squads of militia.
Actually,
we can assign people to the front, back, or inside. Backside has to guard 2 entrances. The front will have to fight more people, and the inside will have to deal with any that break through. So, where do you think the first squad should be deployed? First squad is most experienced. The only squad that could go blaster to blaster against the mercs. Second squad has a lot of passion, but no experience. Third squad is new and not trained too well, and they may break in combat. They need a good leader to make them effective. So, where do you think the first squad should be deployed?
the most experienced.
Battle-hardened, you might say.
Battle-hardened. So these are our 3 options. Main entrance, by the garage, or inside the administrator's door. I think by the garage.
The battles that had the least dying were always led by Jedi. I'm gonna go with what you think. Where do you want the second squad?
The passionate but no experience squad. Main entrance or inside? I think main entrance.
Alright. Where do you want the third squad, the new recruits?
They can stay inside.
Fine by me. The last question is, where do you want to go? Either the front or the back. I'll take whichever one you don't. That way both sides have leadership.
Sure. Can I take the inside? Honestly, you should be taking the inside. I'll try
something battle-hardened leader.
I'll try covering the 2 back entrances.
The back? I suppose that there is more ground to cover with the 2 entrances. Alright. I'll take the front. Once the fighting starts, you gotta stay in your area. We both have to guard our half of the battlefield. Come over to me and the mercs will just charge straight into Kunda. Thanks to you, they're gonna have a tougher job.
Game mechanics.
That's about it. Now we just need to dig in and wait for the mercs to come.
We might have to do this over again. We'll see how it goes. But I want to let you guys know, if I reload a save, it's not necessarily because we failed. It'll be because we failed due to something that I am just now thinking of that I don't think we can do now because we started this. But we can, reload the save. The guy at the side door, he said that when anyone messes with the door, it doesn't open for like a month at a time. So now I'm thinking maybe we should have messed with that door in order to lock it down. You know what I mean? But we'll see. If that ends up being a crux of the battle, then I would be willing to reload and fix that. Have you talked with the men?
Well, I'll tell them what's there to do. I'm not much for words.
I think they could use some encouragement. Maybe I could speak to them.
All right, I'll assemble the men. I hope you can speak good.
I speak quite good.
I hope you can speak good. All right. Remind them that their friends and family are counting on them. Tell them they're doomed. What we're about to do is dangerous, but important. Important for friends and family. Enemies want to take everything worth taking from you. And we have to give it our all to stop them. Family. So look around you. That's what we're fighting for. Each one of us has to back the other up. We can win this if we work as a team. Each one of us has to back that thing up. Yay!
You're much better with words than me. I think it'll really help. Let's get ready for the mercenaries. If we fall here, all of Dantooine falls with us.
I mean, I have done everything to tip the odds in our favor
Tell
that
me
I can.
What you see, soldier.
They're mobilizing the militia. Looks like a lot of activity down there.
They've been warned.
Has everyone just been swallowing gravel?
Captains, prepare your men. Their leader, Administrator Tarina, must not survive the battle. Everything else is secondary to that objective.
I mean, are they really just sending like 6 guys at us? Because that ain't gonna help. You ain't gonna get through with 6 guys.
Top men.
Yes. Oh, there we go.
Pew. That's it. It's over.
Pew, pew, pew. They're just kind of standing there. Maybe if they moved around, they wouldn't get hit. All right. Well, who do we want? I mean, it's going to be either Visas or Kreia. We'll do Visas. Just cause. Oops. Who else? Lost joke.
Well, we didn't get a chance to bring HK.
That's true. We didn't.
And it seems like we're gonna have some combat coming up. And we all know HK loves violence.
He does crave violence. Mother, I crave violence.
Master, I crave violence.
Alright, well, do this. Actually, no, don't do that. Do this. You do whatever you're gonna do. Visas. Please insanity these people. Oh, hold on. It said insanity these people, thank you. Thank you. Also...
That sound effect is always so loud.
Also... Okay, also, maybe do another heal and then, like, leave. Get out of here. You should be on the back line. Nope, she died. You know what, it's fine. We got our buffs. We should be okay. Nice. HK's died too.
Well then.
Systems failing, Master.
I mean, I think that will be okay. That guy's like basically dead. Okay, so far we're doing okay. There's a couple of dead militiamen, but it's fine. Yeah? Oh. Oh, look, we're all up again. Visas. Heal. No, whatever you're doing, stop what you're doing. Heal, please. She's dead already! How did she... I should have had her, I should have had her insanity. Immediately instead. Alright, well. Master speed.
Optimal accuracy ratio.
Oh. HK dead again?
Master.
Jesus, these guys are like falling.
Do we need to like buff HK?
No, I think part of the problem is... Oh my god. Hold on, I need to heal myself. I feel really bad right now. Support pack. Immediately, please. Nope.
Too many soldiers.
Well, let's see what happens. It looks like that wasn't a fail state necessarily, but